And hello, I feel like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, welcome to the Bold Beautiful Me Spotlight and a recap here on JLJ Media. I am one of your hosts, James Lott Jr., and of course, I'm here with Miss Amanda Russ
Hi guys.
of the Bold and Beautiful podcast. And they're trying to work it out, right? You're trying to work it out, right?
And Tammy can't be here.
Oh, I was saying that too. I was saying your podcast first. You're trying to work that one out too, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
We'll get it, Tammy. I was saying first your podcast. We'll listen to you. So they're trying to, you guys.
Yeah, we're trying to get it worked out. I'm working on it.
Yes, he's working on it. And yes, and Miss Tammy Dacovea cannot make it today. So it's
sorry, I'm like so out of it today.
I know. I was like, it's a time change. It's a time change. Everybody's time change. I'm just having problems. Okay. So Y&R is out now. We just did it. We just did it. It's out now. I just shared it to everywhere, so you can find it everywhere online. Awesome. Watch that one. Then after this, at 1 p.m., I'm talking to Krista Allen, who will be playing Dr. Taylor Hayes, X-Forcer.
They listen to us.
Yes, and yes, they listen to us. So she's debuting December 10th on the show, but she will be here with me one-on-one. We've been friends for years. We're going to talk about life. And all that. That's at 1 o'clock today here. 4 p.m., me and Frank Moran talking about all things Port Charles. So General Hospital, the recap is that time. And then at 3 p.m., of course, over on Edition Days, Marlena Possessed by the Devil. We're talking about all that. She's levitating. Her eyes are crazy. She's tied up John. But that's at 3 p.m. This show is crazy on that channel. So go check out Edition Days. And our friend, my chocolate twin, Tony Moore. Okay, so that's everybody. All righty. Oh, side note, I also have the Dallas After Show. It's a new episode out right now. And I have the Falcon Crest After Show. So I do also do other shows too. So, and the Dallas one that's out right now, it's a crossover with Nuts Landing.
And can I say one thing?
Yes.
We were dying to tell you guys what was going on with the whole Taylor thing, but we couldn't. So we were like, and then it came out, and I was like, yes, we can talk about it.
Yes, we can talk about it. Yes, and we're going to, and so we're going to talk to her about it. I don't know. I think she started filming. I think already. So we'll see. I'll see how far along she's in. But she debuts December 10th. So that's coming up in a month.
Yeah, that's wow.
They're usually 4 or 5 weeks in advance. That's the whole thing, usually in advance. So. Yeah, so Taylor coming back will bring a lot of stuff. I mean, the whole Brooke and Ridge thing, and there's Deacon, and there's Sheila, a lot of stuff. I remember Taylor was friends with Eric. We ain't gonna like that either.
Maybe Taylor will get with Deacon.
I said that to
I would like that.
Yes, and I also remember Thomas is her son. Steffi is her daughter. Yeah, there's a lot. It's about time to bring this character back on.
Yes, because Steffi needs some help.
Well, Steffi went off on Hope this week, so I guess we'll start with that storyline. We'll start with that one. I am so proud of Deacon.
Okay.
For kind of coming to his senses. I was like, I can't do this with you, Sheila. I can't. So that was towards the end of the week. So we'll talk about that whole scene that happened there. But leading up to it, Sheila and Deacon are gold. The comedy, it's so much, oh my God, it's so much comedy. The dialogue is hilarious. And they're friends in real life. I know them both in real life. So it's just, to me, it just adds to it. It's just so funny. Ashley keeps trying to, like, well, you were in prison all the time. I'm not that bad. And he's like, oh. I mean, like, his express, Sean Kanan is so good. Kimberly Brown is so good. They both are so, and she's scary. He
was so scared.
Scared. He was so like, okay, this bitch is crazy.
He admitted that he liked kissing her. He said it wasn't that bad.
Oh, thanks. She don't get offended. She's like, oh, okay. She was offered everything. She's offered fringe benefits. You might be a friend. He looked at her like, what? It's just his expression. But she wanted this whole elaborate scheme. That I was so happy that he was like, I did that before. It didn't work. He's like, I'm not going to break up their marriage. Her scheme was smart, though. I'll give it to her. The scheme about getting Finn and Hope together,
Right.
because then it would be easier for her and them. I mean, it would. I mean, it's not far fetched. Shekin, that's like a Shekin, that's like Shekin. They're hilarious together. So I think that's what's so great, is that they actually, he was like, no, I can't do this. You're crazy. See, here's the thing, everybody. I think he may be a bad guy here and there, but Sheila was evil. No, there was something, he made bad choices. She was evil. Yes, she mentioned her other kids. They won't talk to her. She mentioned them. She has 3 other kids. And
they don't want nothing to do with her, she said.
I wonder why. You're a crazy bitch.
I don't think she's gonna just take no for an answer.
Oh no, of course not.
That easy. Like, he's like, yeah, we're done. Bye. And I was thinking, do you know her at all?
Because she says she gets what she wants every time. Okay, bitch.
Yeah, she says always.
Always. I'm scared. Oh, let me give the warning. We'll be discussing subjects that may not be suitable for all ears to hear. So just in case you need to take them out the room or pause this or watch this later, I'm giving you the warning now. Okay.
You never know what might come out of our mouth.
Yeah. Well, this show's going there.
It is.
It's going there.
I love it.
I do too. Okay, so back to them. So, oh my God, she made a picture of the family.
Wow.
I
know. And she showed it to him, and he was like, and she was like, I couldn't sleep. Okay.
I was like, oh my God, you're crazy. And it looked crazy too. He would say, he knows to say. He's like, okay. Got it. But I like it. It's a great plan she had, but I'm glad that he was like, no. But when he said, I want to win over Brooke.
I was like, no, we're not going there, buddy. No. No. Well, he has enough men already. It's enough.
Well, like Katie M said, don't be jealous of me. Jealous of my sister Brooke, because when her men are in, they are in. Brooke must have a golden vagina. She must. I mean, it must be golden. It must like rock your world, because homegirl, when men get into her, when Nick Maroney was into her, he was into her. They're into her. They are into her.
Yeah. Look at Ridge.
Ridge he's hooked.
Yeah.
Bill, Bill's still thinking about it too. Bill's still thinking about it. You know he is. Thorne liked it.
Every guy.
Eric liked it too.
Wow.
They all had it. Her vagina is golden. It must be just like pure snow, and I don't know what it does. I'm like,
that giggle. It's the giggle.
It must be. I mean, Kat Kelly Lang she's beautiful. We love her, all that. But I'm just like, so that leads into, so he's saying that to Sheila. Bold did a wonderful thing. So for those of you who just don't know the story, they had Hope and her honestly talking about what happened.
Oh, Annika looked so pretty and adorable. I love her hair. Okay.
Now, folks don't like her hair. I like it. I like the bang.
Loved it.
Because one day her hair was just different all of a sudden. I was like, oh, she got her hair did. I like it. I look cute. I just had a cute outfit on for a change. Because sometimes I'm like, no more pillowcases and sheets.
Right.
No more comforters for her, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
She looked good. I thought she looked good. But her and Brooke had a really interesting conversation. I did want to say, oh, you could have a baby and not be in love. I mean, that don't mean.
Yeah.
I had a baby with somebody and I was in love with her. So that didn't happen. I was just 18, young, and had a baby.
And she was trying to be nice because she didn't want to say like we weren't in love. We were in lust. Like we were attracted to each other. We had like a physical connection and stuff. She was trying to say it nice. Yeah. So she just said, well, I was in love with Ridge even then. Like she was trying to say it nice,
I know she was. And they showed flashbacks. We got flashbacks from like 15 years ago.
Yay! I love flashbacks.
I had two. And they both look good. They both still look good. Actually, I think they look better, actually. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
They age really well. But they showed them and their whole, like, but like she said, it was very ugly. Because, folks, let's not forget, that was her daughter's husband.
It destroyed her daughter.
Yes. It did. And her and Bridget, by the grace of God, they're friends again. I mean, they're in each other's lives. But that was the whole thing, is that, Brooke took something she should have been taken.
I always thought, just a side note, I always thought that's why Bridget wanted Nick. Like, that's why Bridget was so attracted to Nick.
Yep, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Even if it was subconscious.
There was competition between them, but she competed with her daughter. She competed with her daughter. And so that's what was going on, whether she wants to admit it or not. But she said, I'm filled with shame, which she should be.
Yeah.
And everything. But it did create hope. But it wasn't, sorry girl, it wasn't out of love. Sorry girl. It was because they had a moment, and he was charming, and she loved it.
Charming.
Oh, she loved it.
I'd be like, how could you say no? You'd be like, okay, let's do this.
Right. I mean, it's funny. I wrote down, Brooke is smiling and trying to play it off. But it's okay, it's not all bad. It's okay. I'm like, yeah, no, girl. No, girl. Mm-hmm.
And then Hope says, there has to be some good in him. There has to be, because you made me. Like, I'm here. And I was like, I had to laugh because she was like saying, I'm good and I'm perfect. So I'm here, right? So there has to be some good in
it. Right. And Brooke started thinking, again, Captain Kelly Lang, Annika, God, this is a great job. I mean, again, they're selling it. They're totally selling it. But I want to go back for a second. I almost got this part. We'll go back for a second. She stood up to Steffi. When Steffi came in, now Steffi had looked cute. Steffi came in like she was boss bitch. And she was just like.
By the way, that's the real Steffi. Do not fall for Miss Sweet. I'm a mom, Miss Angel. That is not the real Steffi. Okay, just a reminder, the Steffi that walked in and started yelling at Hope, that's the real Steffi.
That's what. It's like, you have no reason to talk about marriages. You're like, you totally go. You and Liam slept together while we were together. Like, but Hope was like, you don't just tell me what to do, basically. You're like, no, bitch, you don't tell me what to do. This is my father. These are our parents. We're friends and we're commiserating. And so it's like, no, bitch. Stay out of my marriage. Leave my man alone. And and you want to do something with him, that's your business. But she was like, my business over here, bitch. It's like, no, you don't interfere. Steffi was laying down the law. She was just like, no, and Hope was like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. It's my father. It's my parents. I get to figure out what I want to do. Where Steffi was not having. She was not having it. She was not. Oh, Steffi was not having it.
I feel bad for Finn. I really do.
I don't. Finn, oh my God, he's got my nerves. Like just standing there, like whatever.
She gave him an ultimatum. So anything he says, even if he said, all he said was, I feel bad being mean to her. Yeah, like it makes me feel bad to like, just be mean and be like, to her, and Steffi's like, fly them, what?
Yeah, exactly.
What? I was like, he didn't even say anything bad.
No. But she was not having it. She was like, no, bitch, I am not having it. And she was blaming Hope for the whole thing. You can't blame Hope. I mean, Finn has some feelings about it. Sorry. You messed up your own marriage. At least you let him talk about it, let him feel it. Then maybe you'd be okay. She was out of line. Just kidding. She and Liam were at the Cliff House talking.
Thank you.
Amanda's always said they shouldn't be alone. Amanda can say they shouldn't be alone.
They should never be alone together. Ever, guys. Ever.
Together. They were together.
Because, Steffi is different with Liam.
Yes.
And I personally don't like it because Steffi tells you like it is, but when it comes to Liam, she's completely different. Every time he sucks her in with his, and he is hot. Okay, like just stop it. Okay, stop it, Liam. Go home.
Well, Liam was summoned by Mr. Forrester.
Yeah.
And Riz had talked about that too. Talking.
I don't like how they're treating Hope.
I don't either. Hope's a
They're talking like she's a kid. Like right. She has no say whatsoever.
But I'm glad Hope. So Hope in the end stood up for herself. And then when Deacon went to Brooks, and Brooks was like, what are you doing here?
She opened the door. She was standing there like,
yeah, like yep.
Mm-hmm. She didn't even sit. She just staring at him like, you got the right house, buddy?
Yeah, right. He's like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? And she's like, Rich will be home any minute now. He's like, I don't care. And he talked to her, and then all of a sudden, here comes Hope. And I have to say, the three of them, Brooks, Catherine could totally turn it on. Like she was starting to feel it. They actually
she's so good. She's so good. Amazing.
She's so good. And then Amanda, you're Amanda. Annika just walked in and she already had her emotions like right there. See, mom, like see, he's trying. And it's like almost the way you're like, why not give him a chance? You've all done wrong. Everybody in this house on this show has done horrific things and have gotten chances. Again, he's not psychotic. He just makes some bad decisions. He's saying, I've made bad. But he said, I apologize to you, Brooke, for everything. I actually felt it. He likes Brooke.
Yeah, here's the problem, okay?
What's the problem?
Ridge, Liam, Steffi.
Yes.
All of them are going to be totally against this. Ridge just said to Liam,
yes.
You know the history I have with him? And Brooke, oh no, he's not going anywhere near her. And then I was like, and then it flashes to Brooke and she's letting him in the house. I was like,
yep.
Oh, this is bad.
It is. I'm saying, I just.
And Ridge is so, he's such a hypocrite.
Yes.
He ran off to Vegas with Shauna, but he's going to get so mad that she let him in the house.
I know. But Hope is standing up for her father. She's saying, she's like, I want to give him a chance. I want to give him a chance to let me figure. She's a grown woman. She has kids. Let her figure it out. That's her father.
I wish she would give him a chance.
Yeah.
I was actually hoping Deacon would go along with Sheila's plan. Okay. And then go back like a secret agent, like a double agent, go back and tell them everything that's going on. And then he's the hero. And then Ridge can't say anything because he's not trying to hurt anybody, right? He's trying to help.
No. Yeah.
I was hoping he would do that.
Yeah.
Because they love to redeem people. That'd be a great way to redeem him.
They do. We learned that Deacon wrote letters to Brooke, to Bridget.
Return to sender.
Return to sender. She's like, no, bitch. I'm not taking no letters from a Deacon from prisoner 54234, whatever his number was. She was like, nope.
See, I'm nosy. I would have had to open it.
Me too.
Because I'm so damn nosy.
Oh, me too. I mean, I wouldn't write you back, but I'd read them. I'll read them. So we learned that. So maybe he was trying to change. Maybe he is trying to change.
Oh, I believe he is. It's just, he says that every time, though.
I know.
I do believe him.
Yeah, believe him. Yeah. Hello, everybody in the chat room. We're up to 31 people. So thank you so much for watching us. We're so excited. I see Nick, Garbage Fan 98, Kenneth Clark, our buddy, Jeremy Berman. He loves you. Shonda 972, Rodelli, George Blackman, DG, Joe Costanzo, Jeannie Roberts. Hi, Jeannie. Kirsten Marie, Susan Russo, a bunch of people. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Those who aren't talking in the chat room. They're talking. They're having some good conversations. they brought up some things about this storyline because last year when we had no soap, they showed part of the storyline. So they showed all this. So if you're watching last year, they went through to show some of the stuff. So
does everybody agree with us for the most part?
It's like they ought to do. They say it'd be, they say they should bring Bridget back. That would be interesting.
Oh, I love Bridget.
I know, but see if they do that, then they got to get rid of Flo. They got to give a bunch of people they got to get rid of because it's a small cast. So
I actually want Flo and Wyatt to come back because we need some kind of drama with them.
Yeah.
So I think they can they probably will get pulled into Quinn's craziness, her drama, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm hoping.
We'll see. So it ended with them. She was like she said, I've always wanted this. I wanted my family, and she has her family together.
I know, and Brooke was crying. And now Ridge will walk in and he'll just destroy everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know what? In Ridge's defense, I never defend Ridge, okay? But
you don't. I know you don't.
He does feel a certain way because he raised Hope. And he also thought Hope was his daughter for a minute. Do you remember that? For like a minute?
No, I know he thought Bridget was his.
Oh, it was Bridget. Is that what I'm thinking of?
That's why her name's Bridget, because it's Ridge and Brooke together.
Okay. Oh. But he feels some kind of way about it because even though he was off with Taylor, he still has resentment because he loves Hope and he raised her, and Deacon was always in and out and not, you know how he is. So I get it if he feels like a certain way about it.
Yeah.
But he's so hypocrite though.
I know.
It's hard to take up for him because he's always.
I know. And speaking of that, the other storyline.
Uh-oh.
One brief thing, Katie and Carter have lunch again. They're growing closer. Very interesting. But the other part of the storyline, Quinn, your girl Quinn, like you said, she's on the warpath. She now knows about the honey incident. I don't have any honey next to me, so I wasn't having my honey bottle with me. The honey incident, and gives Eric an ultimatum. But let's talk about before that happened. Let's
talk about the assault.
Okay, I was saying, excuse my language. But Eric hugs Donna, and somebody down below, Eric Jr.
is awakened.
Okay. And when Quinn found that out, woo! She was torn. She was like, I'm happy it's happening, but it wasn't with me.
Okay. I totally get where Quinn's coming from.
I do too.
I would be the same way. I'd be devastated. I would want her gone. I do get that. Okay. But at the same time, she won't believe it, but it was an accident. Like it wasn't, they hugged and it happened. It was not like Donna was actively trying to make
helping along. Actively helping. We're trying to choose our words, kids. It's a morning show. We're trying to use our words. And she wasn't there making things rise. Yes. But it still happened. Like,
yeah.
He felt it with because the thing I said is still like he sucked her finger. That's cheating. Sorry, folks.
Eric did that.
I know. That's cheating.
He didn't say, here you go.
No, he took her finger and put it in his mouth.
Said, yes. He was like, may I? And of course you're gonna be like, yes.
I was like, and Dun, 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 dun. He got excited then too.
It was like Star Wars music.
It was. It was like I'm like, okay, you guys are funny. We're getting the idea.
Right.
Yeah, but Quinn, ooh, we saw crazy Quinn. We saw the old Quinn of yesteryear when she went to the office and put that chair in front of the door.
I was like, oh no.
And Donna was like, okay. And then she brought that chair closer to her and kept her from moving.
I told Joe she got assaulted with a chair.
She did. And Donna was like, I'm still go back to my desk. And Corinne was like, no, bitch, you ain't going nowhere, so I'm done with you. She was like, she's like, you Logan women. Woo, and she went to town. And she's like, let me make it clear. She was like, bitch, let me make it clear. Donna was scared. She was scared. S-list. She was scared.
I don't blame Quinn. Like I get it.
It's crazy.
Donna, now you know this chick's in love with your husband.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think so. Do you really think I'm gonna let her work at the company that me and my husband? Please. Like I would have fired her myself. I wouldn't even have went to Joe. I would be like, just so you know, you don't work here anymore. Okay? Out. Like
pack your bags, bitch. Take your honey, bitch, and get out.
Don't forget the honey, bitch.
Don't forget the honey, bitch. Don't forget the honey, bitch. Get out. But Quinn she made it. No, when she had that chair, then she just took the chair and put it back over to the thing.
Yeah, like she didn't do anything. Just like I was like, oh my God, you're dead, Donna.
Donna, yeah, you said it those weeks ago. I mean, Donna was scared to death. I was scared too.
I felt so bad for her. I was like, no, not Donna. She's the nice one. She's the good one.
I feel like Rena's real voice came out in that one scene. She sounded Brooklyn. Rena was amazing in those scenes. I felt sorry for Donna. I cried along with her. Crazy Quinn is my favorite. More Crazy Quinn. Quinn. Yes. But she told Eric, you gotta get rid of her. Get rid of the bitch. You gotta get rid of her. That's it.
And then Eric
went over there, talked to Donna. It was the longest talk. I mean, commercial.
You know what? It made me mad.
Yeah,
because the way he was saying it, he was making it seem like
they're getting together.
That he wanted to be with her. And she got all excited. And I was like, why are you doing this to her? I know you're about to fire her. Just say it.
You make me feel this. You make me feel that. Yes. So he
basically said, I would rather be with you.
Yes.
You're gentle and kind and sweet. And look what happened. But I always honor my commitments. You know that.
You know that.
I was like, you know what? Life is too short. Okay. Who cares, right? Life is too short. Send her packing if you want to be with Donna. Okay. Like,
I guess, okay, so Sean and I said it too. We don't always agree, but I actually agree with you on this one. I felt bad for Donna, but I did. But Brooke encouraged her. So it's Brooke's fault. Brooke said, encouraged her.
Y'all make everything Brooke's fault.
It's always Brooke's fault. Yeah, I get. I said no. Brooke encouraged her to do it. So I'm with Sean on this one. Brooke encouraged her to do it.
She did encourage her to do it.
Knowing that Quinn's crazy, like Quinn was gonna just roll over and go, "Oh sure, take my man."
You know what though? I forgot to tell you this. Eric was being shady because Brooke walked in to that house and the first thing she said was, "Is Quinn here?" And he was like, "No, she's not here right now." Mm-hmm. Well, then you could say whatever, right? He didn't say, "Oh, she's upstairs."
Nope.
I was like, Eric,
you know better. Mm-hmm. But all I know is Donna turns him on clearly, and not his wife, and that's a problem.
Okay, guys, let me just say, I think it's because it's Carter I think that's one reason. All right. Now, imagine like it could get in your head if your significant other,
right,
you saw the person they cheated with, and you're like, he looks like a model. Like, what
right.
the, like he's younger. Look at him. Hello, people. I don't need to explain this. And that could get in your head of like, okay, well, I'm older. I don't look like that. Because that would get in my head. If someone cheated on me with a tiny blonde, I would be like, something's not right in this situation here.
Nope. I know.
I just think it's in it. He got in his head about it.
Well, see, Quinn about to lose everything because Carter's moving on with Katie. Easily. They're growing them closer.
Okay, I love it. Because, like, you know what? She's in the vortex, guys. Forget it. He touched her hand, and then Carter does this look that he does. He touched her hand, and then he looked at her with that look he does, and I was like, she's a goner.
That's it.
By the way, Bill's gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, you're right, exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, Bill's gonna be what? Bill's gonna be livid.
Because last time she dated somebody,
yes,
Wyatt,
yeah,
he immediately put an end to that. He immediately was like, "That's not happening."
Well, Bill wants Katie. He planted the flag. He said, "I want you back." He's not let no 6'2" hot black man take her man. Nope. Nope. He got to. I want to see them fight. Basically, I want to see them fight with their shirts off. Just take your shirts off and start fighting.
Oh, they would have such good scenes together.
Give me tight shirts, no shirts, whatever. Just
right.
Sexy time, please. Thank you.
They could get in a fight at the gym in the steam room.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Because we haven't seen Bill that much lately.
No, he's coming. I think he's coming. He's coming in rotation.
Yeah,
he's coming. But I think that's the whole point. They're smart. They're slowly building Katie and Carter. Very unexpected. I love it. They have Donna and Eric. That's not done. Obviously, that's not done. They make it like it's done, but it's not done. But then we got Taylor coming back.
So bad for her. I was like, okay, hold up. She doesn't have to lose her whole career and income.
Right.
Okay, like let's move her to a different department. Right. Move her down to the basement where Thorne always worked. Like there's other things you could do. That's not fair. What if she depends on that money? You don't know.
I know, right? Exactly.
She's gonna be living at her sister's.
She's my honey. Crazy. Or honey hat.
I got a message from Tammy.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
Can we go
Number 1. Once you've had Brooke Logan, ...
That's right. We said that. Apparently, if she's golden vagina. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, number 2. Eric may have had a breakthrough. Now he needs a new set of cojones.
Yeah, that's right.
Hashtag man up, dude.
Okay, that's right.
And number 3, can't get enough of Katie and Carter. Hashtag best looking lonely hearts club ever.
There you go.
And she put, I love all of y'all and miss y'all.
There you go. Yes.
So she agrees.
Katie would taste that chocolate. That's what it says. So it says, isn't dark chocolate good for you? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's very good for you. It sure is. And you guys, he watches the show. He commented on our show a couple weeks ago. Lauren St. Victor actually sometimes watches our show. So some of the stars watch our show sometimes, but he commented, we were wondering on the show what episodes he's written. And he told us what episodes he's writing. So he's on the writing staff too. But he
by the way, I was like, oh my gosh. I text Tammy and James. I was like, we were talking about hall passes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Who's hot?
You heard it all.
I was like, oh my god.
You heard it all. I love it. He loves it. He don't care. He loves it. I'm sure he hears a lot more explicit and stuff, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure. So, he's my friend and he's hot. I talk about he's hot. We have hot friends. But so sometimes he do watch the show. So he does why he watches the show. So hi, if he's watching this, so hi, Lawrence. We love you. And Tammy, we love you too. So if you can come back on next week, when you come back. But yeah, no, it's like completely. But yeah, no, it's very interesting because now it's kind with Sheila. Sheila's out there on her own. That can't be good. Quinn and Eric are together, but they're not happy. Not at all. They're not happy at all. They're not happy at all. It's been great.
No. Quinn's gonna kill Katie. I love Katie.
I know. And Heather Tom's had a birthday. Happy birthday to Heather Tom.
Oh, happy birthday.
But yeah, right. It's gonna be, but Quinn and he got Shauna coming in as the confidant, popping in every once in a while to see what's going on.
I know. I told Joe, I was like, she just pops in like every time Quinn has an issue. She's like, I need you over here right now. And she just like pops in. I got here as soon as I could.
Yep, exactly.
Or Shauna.
Pops in. Looking hot. Pops in looking hot. So yeah, I'll be very interested. And like I said, again, with this Taylor coming in, that's going to change a lot of stuff. That's another dynamic we just haven't had in a while. And remember, Taylor shot Bill.
Right. And he kept that a secret.
Yes, so that should be to say because Steffi asked. So that should be interesting.
What if Bill got with Taylor? He does live in her house.
Right.
Because I don't want Taylor with Ridge. Everybody might argue, but I don't want them together. Last time he told her point blank, I love you, but I want to be with her. Yeah. And that will not change. So I hope she gets with someone else. Because Ridge has got his hands full, okay? He don't need no more women.
No.
Brooke is like 20 handfuls, okay?
She's enough for she is every woman. Every woman is her. Yes. So I don't know, kids. I don't know. And I thought what would happen this week. It was like there's really those two storylines plus Katie and Carter talking having lunch and Brooke going, oh, okay.
They were hot together.
They're hot together.
I'm not gonna lie, they were hot together.
They are. I mean, but anybody with Lawrence is hot, so I guess that's just what works. I guess somehow.
And Heather Tom is so hot.
She's beautiful,
and she's so good that I'm already in. I'm like, okay, she's into him. So this is gonna happen. Yes. And then Quinn's gonna kill everybody. I'm sorry. Quinn is gonna team up with Bill and people will suffer.
The crazy part would be what if Quinn and Sheila teamed up?
Ooh.
That would be crazy.
That would be bad.
It would be like Stephanie said the other week, would nobody be safe. If they said, okay, let's put aside our differences and get this Forster family. Renee.
I know, right?
That would be something else. Yes, and Taylor and Eric had a little flirtation. They never did anything. They had flirtation because she was friends with Stephanie, so she didn't do anything. So yeah, Taylor.
And you know what? Taylor's very much changed over the time. So I'm curious of how she's gonna be because she was very calm and level-headed and she was a doctor and she was right. But then things happened. She accidentally killed somebody. She drinks too much. Like all these things started happening. And then she got a little cuckoo. Not right. And then she tried to shoot Bill. So it's like, I don't know what Taylor we're going to get. I'm excited though.
Yes, on the show, you'll be able to be in the chat room for us. You can put questions in the chat room. I will choose which questions to ask Ms. Krista Allen. So I have to be careful which questions I ask. So that's just something that's part of stipulation. But you'll be able to talk and say hi and that kind of stuff in the chat room. So it's live. It'll be live. So do that. But yes. So that was Bold and Beautiful. I mean, literally, that was the Bold and Beautiful this week. It looks good next week because I see Liam says somebody's going to do everything to protect his family, whatever it means.
I love Scott Clifton's hair. He shaved his head. It's really short. Oh, I was like, how can he get hotter? He did it. But I love like a shaved head.
Yeah.
Love it. That's my
I'm
always been into that.
I have to go back to that at some point. At some point I'll go back to that again at some point. But I like a shaved head too. It's much easier to take care of. And the cleaner looks cleaner. Very manly, very masculine. That's nice. So yes, Bouncy Bold and Beautiful. You guys, thank you so much for everybody watching. 34 people. Thank you. Amanda's podcast, the Bold and Beautiful podcast, found that everywhere where you find the social media platforms. We're gonna work it out. We'll be out there.
We're working on it, I promise.
She's working on it. But check out the past episodes. I mean, if you never checked her out before, check it out. And see what she's talking about. Her and Chelsea are talking about. The Bold and Beautiful Rewind. It's my audio only, so it's out everywhere you could check out audio podcasts. We're on Instagram and Facebook, Bold and Beautiful Universe. On Facebook, Bold and Beautiful Universe. We're getting more people following us on Instagram. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Some of the stars follow us. So you never know. They might be there tagging us stuff. Sean K's tagging us in some stuff. So you never know what's going on. So always check it out on Instagram. Like us there. We'll like you back. Like that. And of course, somewhere all James Lott Jr. is sold at James Lott Jr. and all social media platforms. We'll be back next week with another episode of Bold and Beautiful Me Spotlight and Recap, if all goes well, right? These days are crazier and crazier.
You never know, right?
You never know. It could be an earthquake or something going on. Who knows what's going to happen? But we're gonna be back next week if we can. Talk to you about the Bold and the Beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Amanda, I missed your podcast so much. You and Chelsea make me giggle. That's what
thank you.
Just come back. Just come back.
Yeah, we recorded half, but she had to go to work, so we're working on the other half as soon as she gets a day off, which is Monday. So hopefully it works out.
Renee, there's your answer. So they'll have something for you soon. But check them.